Hello, my darlings. Welcome to your Tuesday Thought Twist. I'm your life coach, Deb Penner with Drops in the Bucket, and this is your weekly opportunity to become a better manager of your beautiful human mind. I'm really excited about today's Thought Twist because it's going to offer you a lot of freedom. And it's not just going to offer you freedom, it's going to create freedom for the people that you love also. So throw something in the comments if you have ever felt like you couldn't take action or like you weren't appropriately supported when someone else in your life didn't get it. When you really felt like you needed somebody else to understand what you wanted or needed, or you weren't able to show up in support for somebody in your life because you're the one who didn't get it. Throw it in the comments. Tell me all about it. We're kind of obsessed with this. We live in a culture where external validation is really important. And this is a form of external validation, but I'm not going to get really deep into the external validation piece because this is just a little bit different. This is really about us wanting to understand other people's paths because we believe that's necessary for us to support them. And the flip side of that coin, wanting other people to understand our path because we believe or they believe that that's necessary for them to support us. So we have this kind of obsession with getting it, right? Like my husband, he just doesn't get why I want to go back to college. Or my sister, she doesn't get why I want to have a baby when I'm 42. Or my mom doesn't get why I want to have a divorce. My coworkers don't get how come I want to transfer departments. I don't get why my daughter is interested in doing X, Y, or Z. And so there's this conception that in order to show up in support for someone, in order to offer someone our encouragement, in order to believe in someone, we have to get it for that someone. Not true. Not true. Here's the thing. Whatever it is that you want or you need or you desire, whatever the next step in your journey is, it's yours. It's yours. It's yours to get. Of course, other people don't get it. It's not theirs. It's not for them. It doesn't make sense to them because it's not for them. It's for you. And the same thing is true of other people. Of course, it's hard for you sometimes to understand why other people are choosing what they're choosing because it's not for you. It's for them. Other people don't get it because it isn't theirs to get. And you don't get other people because what's theirs isn't yours to get. So when we let go of this idea that we have to get it in order to support other people, and when we let go of this idea that other people have to get it for us in order for us to feel supported, freedom is raining down everywhere, like all the freedom all over the place. When we can all recognize we don't need to get it. I don't need to get it to say, go you. You don't need to get it to say, go Deb. It doesn't matter whether you get it because it isn't for anyone else to get. You don't have to understand something to respect it. I'm going to say that again because it's real important. You don't have to understand something to respect it. Here's what you do need to understand that's going to make it super simple to respect anything that anyone else chooses. Every single human is on this planet with their own thing to do, with their own gifts and strengths, with their own wounds and calls to healing, with their own special kind of intelligence and with their own path, their own road laid out for them to walk. And nobody else has a clear picture of what that looks and feels like, other than every single individual working to develop that clear picture for themselves. And the other thing that we all have is we all have an innate inner knowing. We all have an inner intelligence. And if we're listening to that inner intelligence, then we can see our path. We can see our strengths. We can see our intelligence. We can see our path, our needs, our wants, and those special things that we are here to do and accomplish, the things that we're here to heal, the things that we're here to put out into the world. But that is so immensely individual that there's no way anyone, no matter how much they love you, no matter how close they are to you, is going to fully be able to get it. Because each one of us has an it that's entirely our own. And we'll meet people along the way who get this part of it or that part of it or like 85% of it, but nobody else has the full experience of our it. It's ours alone. So when you realize that about you, you stop needing other people to get it in order for you to just be able to do what you need and want to do, to create what you want, to live the life that you want to be living. And when you realize that for other people, you can get out of their way for doing the same. So that's what I have for you today. We're getting over getting it today. You don't need to get it. You just need to remember that each of us has an it, and it's very special and very unique. And each of us is in the process of learning how to identify, how to accept, and how to accentuate our very own it. Let me know what you think. I'll see you next week.